Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope you're doing well. I was just looking at the Christmas lights of my neighbors, and I was thinking about how when I was younger, Christmas was my favorite season. And if you've ever been during like the Christmas season where you have real snow, it's just really beautiful. I remember the neighborhoods having lights all over their houses, decorations, before it became more commercialized and dead. It was a very beautiful thing, and watching my grandma put up a beautiful tree with candy canes and ornaments and all that and lights, it was just a very wonderful time. And being snug inside my grandparents' home and going outside and seeing the powder fresh snow and the moonlight making the snow crystals glimmer, it was just so beautiful. And I was a kid, and still to this day have all the Christmas songs memorized. It was just a very comforting season. It was my favorite. And I always gave a lot. I always made sure to do what I could to give something thoughtful. Not just like, oh, here's some electronic crap. No, like something I made, something that somebody needed. There's all different ways I gave. And I was just thinking about how, as American reverts, we can have nostalgia for that time, especially when we come across the heavy Christmas season. And so I was beginning to think and reflect about how I can make Ramadan really special for my two children, and how we can do fun things that will make memories with our kids, and to make Eid really special, and to start sort of these traditions. Like, I had one idea where I would cook something really special, and my daughters, if they were fasting, right, making sure, like, you never know if they're pregnant or breastfeeding or whatnot. Like, let's say they were actually fasting, they would come over and bring their husbands and their kids, and that we would all break our fast together, or we would all go to the masjid. And so lately I've been thinking about all the different things I can do to make Ramadan have a special place in the hearts of my children as I had for the Christmas season. And I wonder how we can just make it so much fun for the kids, without doing innovation, be that and whatnot, without becoming excessive, but to just make it special. People who are born into Islam, obviously they might not understand where I'm coming from, but for me, just thinking about how people would fly in for Christmas, special Christmas dinner I used to cook, there's just so much to it that made it special. The gift giving. I understand all different aspects of Christmas, from its pagan roots, from the Christian perspective. I understand all of it. But I remember as a child just being so into it. My grandpa was a Santa Claus with his real beard. He looks like Santa. And I would help him with his outfit. He had a very nice red velvet suit, and he would go to the church and be Santa for all the children. I'd help him get ready. And it was just something very unique and special of our family. And I just wonder what other reverts go through when they think about how they can't go with their families for Christmas anymore, and how that might be difficult for them sometimes. Because I really want to make it to where my children say they want to fly out for Ramadan. Like, it would be cool if we went to Saudi Arabia one time for the month of Ramadan and got to experience what it's like to live in that place for a month, like for vacation, right? And then experimenting with doing fasting in different parts of the world, in a winter climate, somewhere more rural. I was just beginning to wonder about all the different ways I can make Ramadan really special. I was also just thinking about how I can have like a gift that I give my daughters, like a very special hijab, like a very nice hijab or something like that, so they can do their prayers. I don't know, I've just been thinking about all the different things I can do to make it special, and having little. I want to buy in the future. I don't have the money now, but I saw on Etsy there was a special book podium like that scholars use. It's like a book stand, and you can sit and adjust it. It has like a coffee holder on the side, like for your drink, and then a separate desk thing for like to write. And I could do like hadiths with them, take turns, like we sit in a circle on our mats and have our little podium things, like our little mini desk book holders, right? And we all talk about which hadiths are our favorite, and we go around in different sections, and we practice the Quran, and we reflect and talk about it while drinking tea after we break our fast. And so I was just thinking all the wonderful, cute things we could do. We're having fun, like cookie baking sessions for Eid, like making something cute. I don't know. Because Christmas time, we used to do like gingerbread man, Christmas trees, candy canes, you name it, gingerbread houses, and that was so much fun for kids. Even I miss that as an adult sometimes. So I was thinking, doing cookies. I don't know, like a camel-shaped cookie. I don't know. Just something we could do for Ramadan to make it special, or a very beautiful cake or something like that we could do to get the kids very enthusiastic and make them have this special love for that season. Because when you have a attachment to it, it becomes special, and then when I pass away, hopefully they bury me, not the other way around, right? But that they think about all the memories we had, because you don't get too many Ramadans on earth if you think about the grand scheme of things. And I want them to have those type of memories and then reenact them with their children. And so this is what I've been thinking about recently, and I really wonder how other reverts might feel, because Christmas time was such a special time. Now for Valentine's Day, Halloween, and stuff like that, it's a bit different. But for me personally, even hearing the Christmas songs, I think of all the memories. I know all the words, the Christmas movies, the classics. Like, I just think about it sometimes. And it can get kind of lonely a little bit, because when I think about I'm the only Muslim in my family, obviously my 2 Muslim children now, but it makes me excited for the future, that when I'm like 70 years old, I'll have, God willing, my children and grandchildren around to do Ramadan with, instead of being just me and my children, right? Because one's a baby, one's an elementary student, so they're still very young. But the first Ramadan I did, it was a good experience. Obviously, last Ramadan I was pregnant, so I couldn't fast, but I still made it a point to read. Since I'm breastfeeding, I don't know if I'll be breastfeeding by that time. I'll see how long I can go, and if you're nursing, you're not supposed to fast because you have to make milk, right? You have to drink water and eat to have calories to produce breast milk. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm thinking already of something fun I can do with my children to make it special, to make them enthusiastic about studying the religion and being proud of their Muslim identity. So this has been something I've been thinking about as I look at the Christmas lights. And the other day there was a display of Christmas trees for sale, and the smell of a fresh cut tree is one of the best smells in the world. So that kind of gets into like the aromatherapy nostalgia of Christmas as well. of all the different scents that come along with that holiday. And I was just wondering about what kind of things I could do to decorate for Ramadan. Put like fresh flowers, because I love fresh flowers on the table, and just make it cozy and beautiful. I've been really thinking about that lately, you know? Because it's important that we as mothers create memories in that way. It's like our men make the money, and then we spend it on making things comfortable and cozy for the children and for the home. And we have time to think about how we create special memories, because our kids are only little once. And what we do today will be what they talk about tomorrow in their old age, right? We want to pass down good memories. So let me know if you've ever struggled with that, or if you have any ideas or how you make Ramadan special, or what was it like for you. I would be very curious to hear. So I hope you're having a good day. If you want to join my blog, there's a lot of fun posts on there. It is www.subscribestar.com/MilhanArchive. I have all kinds of fun content on there, and less trolls, obviously, so it'll be worth your while. I hope you're having a good day. It's nice and cold, so I'm very happy about that. And let me know what you think.